Okay, hello, LP family. I am going to be super quick. Like, I came on before I was even fully set up because I am on a time schedule. I am tired. I've had a long day. Baby's sleeping, and I want to make sure I get my shower in before he wakes up. So, I trust this message will find everyone doing well. Happy birthday. Happy solar return to all my Aries out there. Tonight we had the Aries New Moon. Disregard the Asher that's there. Yeah. I came on before I was even set up because I was like, yep, we need to go. So I'll be using 3 decks today. First one, Moonology deck. Second one, Lover's Oracle. Third one, Universal Love. Okay? So first we're going to get our moon message. What does the new moon have to share with us? So this Aries new moon is good. A lot of fire energy. It's good for passion. It's good for that fiery aspect of yourself. New moon is always good for setting intention. If you watch my Mindset Monday video, I advised you all to use 3 candles, set it up like a triangle, invite the energy of Mars, which is the ruling energy of Aries, to help bring in the things that you desire with speed, with that fire, that rapidness. All right. So let's see. What does the new moon want to share with us? What does the new moon have to say? What does the new moon want you to be aware of? And then I'm going to pull on some intentions that you should set, that you should be aware of. Thank you for coming in the room. Thank you for hitting like. I know it's late. I know I didn't announce it. I just kind of popped in. The new moon is tonight, the 21st, but this is also the dark moon. So everything that I share this message, for it to be the most potent, it will be good for the next 72 hours. So 21, 22, 23. But today is 321, right? 321. It's like a countdown, right, to the jump off, because that's what spring season is. That's what Aries is. Fire is all about destruction, but also rebirth, fertilizing, bringing in new energy. Fire is so versatile. So let's see what this Aries new moon wants to share with you. I am not going to be long, as I said. I had a full day. I had scheduled readings. I had emergency readings. I had all types of stuff going on today. So not going to be long at all. Of course, we're racing baby clock, so hopefully he stays down for a bit. All right, first out, work through your fears. New moon is Scorpio. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. And this is the next new moon that we have. After Aries is the new moon in Taurus. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. So that's funny. This card came out. I showed you all. I just got this tattoo with the koi fish, but in the sign of the yin and yang, where it's dark shaded in, one's light. But this balance, some women that I value their opinion was talking about how there is no such thing as balance in your life. Try to balance being a mom, being a business person, being a partner. And as that may be true, if you delegate and schedule and decide how much energy you're going to put into one thing, that is a balance. Okay. Balancing spirituality and practicality doesn't mean that you 50% of your time you're being practical, 50% of your time you're being spiritual. Everything should always be 100% all the time. And when you're giving 100% of something, and when you're giving 100% of yourself into something, you are automatically bringing the balance in. Now, just because you're giving 100% into something doesn't mean that it gets the equal amount of time and everything. You can give 100% of yourself when you're being a partner, but you being 100% of being a parent, it looks different. You can be 100% being a business person, but being 100% of you being a child, to your parents, that looks different. Okay, so you do have a way on how you can balance. You just need to know what that version of you looks like. It's not you changing perspectives, it's not you trying to fit into a mold, but it quite literally is you just being that version of yourself 100% authentically at that time. Okay, so this new moon message is telling you, one, you got to work through your fears. There's some things that's coming up with this new year. I told you all, Aries be about the BS, okay? Heavy. Aries be about the BS, but it is also springtime, which is why I brought my love cards, because love is in the air, right? We're not just focused on the doom and gloom, but there are some things that's coming to a head for you. Again, when I was talking about that fire, even Scorpio's water energy, it still has that fire element. Fire is about destruction, tearing down, but then leaving a beautiful foundation that's fertilized for something new to come up. And that's what Scorpio is about. It's about rebirth, right? Working on the sacral chakra, which also happens to deal with fire. So work through your fears. There's going to be certain things coming up. There's going to be intentions that you're setting. There's going to be things you're wanting to do. And you may feel a little intimidated, excuse me. Don't let that stop you, because when you work through your fears, you will be prosperous. Prosperity lies ahead for you. New moon in Taurus, that's the next moon cycle. Okay, that means very quickly you're going to start seeing these things that you've worked through, that you didn't let stop you or slow you down. You're going to start seeing the response of it. You're going to start seeing the accumulation of it in your life. You're going to start seeing evidence of, hey, this spiritual shit really worked, right? And then allow yourself to balance your spirituality and your practicality in the things in which you do. Okay, meaning, yes, we are seeing different things, and we're being told many different things, and we're being made aware of certain things in our life. But you have to also remember, you're here for a human experience. Be practical about things. You cannot look at everything through the spiritual microscope, because then you suck the joy and the luster out of what it is that you're doing. Okay, there's certain things, yes, we know, but you have to just let them be for what they are. See it for what it is, but appreciate it for the energy in which is being given, okay, in which you can decipher and which you can break it down. So, for example, Zakari likes Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. He doesn't like all the Mickey Mouses, but he likes the Clubhouse. And we're looking at Mickey Mouse Clubhouse now, and my husband's like, this is nothing but old slave times. Like, Mickey is in blackface, and Goofy is wearing stuff that the old people, like, not the old people, but like the old slaves would wear. I forget what he calls them. We write with the slacks and overalls, and Pluto is like the bloodhound, just different things, and breaking down the element in it. Does that mean that we're going to not let him watch Mickey Mouse Clubhouse anymore? No, but we will decipher and break down the hidden messages in certain things. Okay, so you got to have this balance, because the things with Pisces, right? I am Sun Pisces. But with this being the moon, this is all internal, right? So, oh, good. I'm glad you with me. So Pisces, sometimes we can be a little heady. We can be a lot in our head. We like to daydream a lot. Very artsy, very creative, very, don't put me in a box. I don't like a schedule, straight up. And if you are a Pisces moon, your internal world is like that. You can be all over the place, very daydreaming, very optimistic, not being practical, just saying, okay, yeah, my lights might get turned off, but it's okay, because then I can use candlelight to see your beautiful face, right? Stuff like that. Although that's an okay outlook, that's not really practical. All right, so you have to find this balance within yourself so that you are not being swayed too much in one way, right? Where you're too grounded or you're too spiritual. All right, you are here as a spiritual being to experience certain things in this human experience, and you can allow this learning experience to be as blissful as you like it to be, or as horrid as you want it to be. It really is up to you. It is your choice. Okay, so I'm going to pull on some intentions that you should be setting with this new moon. Again, you have 72 hours today. The 21st is the first day of the new moon, but you have the 22nd, the 23rd. You're really, really kind of pushing it with the 24th, because then it's going into the waxing phase. But you do have 72 hours from when the moon is in the in its peak in order for you to use its energy. Okay, so I'm going to keep that card. So what are some intentions that we as a collective that we should be focused on with this new moon? All right, and this can be in addition to what it is that you were already doing. This can be separate from, this can be the only thing, right? It's fine. All right, so one card jumped first. Ooh, came upside down too. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon Cancer. Yes, please work on protection. Fire, great for protection. I have some fiery wall oil. Man, that thing does wonders. Anointing my candles, my incense, my altars, my bracelets. With all of that is perfect. Okay, you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer, and Cancer is after Taurus. Nope, it's not. It's Gemini. Cancer is okay. Taurus is March, April is Aries, and April, May is Taurus. May, June is Cancer, and then June, July is Gemini, right? I think it's something like that. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. It's either or, right? With the Cancer or Gemini. I could look it up, but I'm not going to do that. But with this being the next new moon, right? Because Taurus new moon is coming in after Aries, and we already got that message showing in. This is a complete succession. So make sure that you are putting in place protection now. Okay, so you can start to gain that momentum, knowing that you are safe, knowing that your loved ones are safe, calling in this protection, inserting this along with this fiery energy of Aries. Make sure you state that, because around this time of new moon in Cancer, you'll be in the summer months, you'll be here in the heat, and a lot of things that's being implemented now that they're trying to use to distract you, right? That I was listening to Erin Lyons, never heard of her before, but she was on Black Magic's channel yesterday, which was so much confirmation. I only caught the last half of it because I was watching Urban X. Shout out to them. But she says something that what did she say? Information was useful but irrelevant, right? It's useful, but it's irrelevant to what it is that you have going on. They have some things. Cancer is July. Yes, July in what? It's 2 months over. So I know Taurus is, I need to know what Cancer is, right? Help me out with that. What 2 months does Cancer span over? Is Cancer right after Taurus, or is it Gemini? That's what I'm trying to remember. Good morning. Okay, we're in the morning. Let's go. I like it. That means you in a different hemisphere. Okay, good. Thank you. So I was right. Sorry. Like I said, it's been a long day. Okay. So there's information that's happening now that they're trying to say to do things to ramp up your energy so they can continue to siphon it. So you need to make sure that you're putting the seeds of protection now so that you're not worried about what is happening on the outside. The information is there for you to take on, but it is not relevant to your life. So make sure you're setting the seeds of protection over you and your loved ones. Thank you so much. So Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. Good. All right, perfect. So it's right in succession with these new moons energy, with Cancer coming in this summer months. I'm telling you, some of this heat, some of the things that they're putting in place, it might kind of try to sway you. But if you put the seeds of protection now and you know it and you move forward in unwavering faith, you will be good. All right. Next, your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn, all these new moon cycles. So this is perfect. Capricorn energy, very grounded. This is bringing you to the end of the year. Okay. But your hard work is paying off. So those intentions that you're setting now, this is in any area of your life, business, personal, all of that. Your hard work is paying off. You will start to see certain things start to unfold for you around Capricorn season as well. And your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. So the next intention that you can set is asking to help make sure that your energy stays persistent, that you stay grounded, and that you don't waver, you don't falter. That's another reason why you need to call in this protection, to help make sure that anything that is coming up against you, any weapons that are trying to be forged against you, will not prosper. Okay, because your commitment is being tested. And it's with this first quarter moon, this feels like it's a recurring thing in many different aspects of your life. So if you just state that you want persistence, or you want the energy to help make sure that you stand your ground so you don't waver. We're going to kick it back to the pandemic when many people were saying, I'm not going to get the stickity stick. But then when their job said, oh, if you don't get it, you're not going to have no job. They kind of wavered in that. Not to say there was anything wrong, right? Because you have to eat, you have to feed your family. And if you don't see any way out, then if that's what you have to succumb to, that's what you have to succumb to. However, a lot of people were like, no, I'll figure it out. And they didn't allow themselves to be wavered, right? Their commitment was tested, and some of them stayed 10 toes down. Some of them switched around. But if you know that you are supreme being, you will be okay. All right. This message is on point. I'm glad I caught it live. Yes, I'm glad. Yes, Aries, I appreciate you. Peace and blessings to you, my love. I'm glad you caught it live too. So next I'm going to pull a love message because like I said, spring is in the air. Okay. The bunnies are hunching. You about to see the little rabbits everywhere. The squirrels are out. The birds are waking up. People coming up out of hibernation, right? People who have been stuck in the cold, you're going to start to see them thaw out. So I'm going to pull a love message for singles first. That's what, okay, as I said that, there's another one. So for singles, I'm going to pull a message for you, what this Aries season is bringing in for you, okay? And this is quickly, this is speed, all right? Okay, that's a relationship. All right, let's see. Let's see. And remember, this is a collective general message. So we'll go from there. So first card that jumped out, here's the artwork. And it says, embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Next, sorry, here's the artwork. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. And next, artwork. Playfulness, laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember, love is the greatest healer. Okay, my singles. So there's opportunities coming in for you all with this Aries season. You're definitely being noticed. My single feminine energies, you all are seeing a certain manifestation coming into your life, certain things that you've been wanting. Excuse me, certain things that have been weighing on your heart. This feels like a answer to, will I ever be with someone? Will anybody ever get me? It is coming in. Okay, so certain feminine energies that's coming in for you. But for my masculine, feminine, regardless, you all are coming into a relationship. This relationship will be very healing. It will be very passionate. It will bring a lot of laughter. For some of you, this will be a long-term relationship. For others, this is going to be very quick. Okay. You all may be single again by the end of the season, but this relationship is meant to be fun. It's meant to help keep you very lighthearted. Okay. That's for my singles. You're receiving healing, and you all are bringing a beautiful balance to each other at this point in time. It's what it is that you need. So even if it's short, even if it's just for 3 or 4 months, treasure that time together. Don't feel too devastated. Okay, this person is coming in to help lighten your heart. And like I said, for those feminines that are bringing it in, things that have been weighing on your heart, for this heart healing, it's the same way, whether it's a long-term relationship or it's short. Don't feel that it's you. Okay, if this relationship deteriorates, don't feel like, man, is something wrong with me? Like, I thought this was everything, this was perfect for me. Do not feel that way. It's just the way how this relationship was meant to be. Okay, it's at this point in time, they're supposed to come in kind of like a whirlwind, kind of, I feel like, to reinvigorate your sense of love and sense of happening in your life. Like, okay, I'm not an old maid, or I'm not a horrible person, or I'm not an undesirable guy, or women don't find me attractive, or men don't feel that I'm sexy. This person is coming in just to be like, yeah, you are cool, and then go. Like, that's their role that they're playing here. Okay. And others, it will be long-term, very good, very, physical touch. I like that a lot, but definitely happy, very playful. Okay. So take advantage of this beautiful weather. of the adventure that this person brings in for you, okay? Next, I'm going to pull a message for my couples, those that are already in a relationship. Let's see what you're sharing. What is this Aries season bringing in for you, for my couples? What is Aries season bringing for my couples? What are they cultivating? This incense smells so good. I know I say this all the time, and I wish y'all could smell it. I'm burning the Moon by Hem. I like Hem's products. Oh, is little one waking up? Okay. Wow, really? And it says, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. Next. And it says, reflection, give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. And sorry, artwork. Time, you're trying too hard to give it some time. Okay, so, and you know what? This is funny. I know my husband is watching, but even today, this energy that I'm getting from these cards, I was kind of feeling this today. And I was just like, what is this? Like, why am I feeling this way? Freaking Aries season. All right, so there are certain things that's coming up in your relationship that's being reflected back to you that's making you think really hard, right? Either partners. Now, it's not a separation that's coming in for you all, but there are certain things that your partner is reflecting back to you that makes you feel uncomfortable, whether in yourself or in them, and it makes you think certain things, and you're having to readjust. You're having to come back to a different thought process and kind of remind yourself, okay, what is going on? What is happening? Very emotional time, okay? And then the other partner that may not be aware of this reflection that you're getting back, this other partner is going to sense that energy and want to kind of make up, like, okay, why are you mad at me? Why are you being distant? Why are you doing that? Okay, they're going to be trying to do a lot of things to get back in good graces. Like, give them slack. Okay, just be gentle with them. Be gentle with yourself. You're trying too hard. Just give it time. It's just the energy. It's just the energy. That's all. Okay, and again, feminine. You know, we are who we are. There's a lot of feminine energy. I feel it's the women. Let me not say that. It's the feminine energy in the relationship. They want me to be specific. It's the feminine energy in the relationship that's coming into this reflection, that's coming into this thought process, that's coming into this what is it that's happening, looking at things peripheral, searching into matters of the heart. Why is it that what my partner said made me feel uncomfortable? Let me do some soul searching. What is it that's going on? Coming into this enlightenment as well. Okay, wow. And the next card, if I was to choose it, which I am, artwork, feminine, and it says, look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. All right, so yeah, some self-reflecting, some soul searching. It could also be, you know, this is a dual message, masculine and feminine, but it's mostly the feminine energy in the relationship that's doing some soul searching, that's getting certain things reflected back to them, and that they also are mirroring and reflecting back to their partner. Damn, I received this message. I've been hella emotional in my marriage lately. Thank you. Yeah, I told you today, this morning, we're in our walk. My husband and I were in the walk. And he just said something that, I mean, and I know he's watching, so I love you. I love you, babe. But he was just annoying the hell out of me this morning. And I was like, bruh, seriously. I was like, I need to find some other friends. I need to find some friends because, sir, what it is that you kicking out to me today is really getting on my nerves. But I mean, I love him, right? At the end of the day, we were laughing and carrying on and stuff, but just hella moody. And it's just the Aries energy. Okay. Aries is very masculine. It brings a lot of masculine, heavy energy, and it can be a little overwhelming. It's reminiscent of the suppressive energy that got the feminine to where we are now. And it's kind of like our feminine energy is rebelling. Like, hell nah, Mars, you ain't gonna come up here with this BS, okay? After we just came off this beautiful Piscean energy, it's the beginning of spring, and you just here being a stupid man. No, right? That's kind of what it is. So don't just be nice, just be gentle, take your time. If you snap, it just be like, listen, I'm sorry, I'm working on it. We're still a work in progress. That doesn't mean that you are going to get a divorce. You're not going to be separated. Not at all. It's just going to be like, okay, you're home. You're in the bedroom. I'm going to go outside in the backyard. I'm going to go in my man cave. I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to go sit in the car for 3 hours. Okay. I'm just going to give you your space. All right. Because they're trying so hard and they're going to be like, here's some flowers. You're going to be like, stupid flowers make me sneeze. Right. Stuff like that. So just be gentle, be kind to your partner during this time. Okay. So last message, I want to pull and see what is the blessings that the universe is bestowing upon us in this beautiful season. What blessings of love will we see bestowed upon us this season? First, transmutation. Oh my God, look at all this fire. Look at all this fire. This is so perfect. Okay, this makes sense. Thank you for this. Okay, so divine feminine, we're coming into a lot of activation at this time, period. This year, this century, this decade, this eon. I know I did that backwards, but we're coming into a lot of activation in this divine feminine energy. And this Aries season is helping us transmute, upgrade, and uplift and enlighten ourselves, right? Feminine energy. Not just those who are women, but the feminine in all of us, even my men. Okay. So we're learning how to transmute certain energies. We're learning how to move things around. We're learning how to burn things away, but also take in this energy so that we can grow. Okay. So the things that you are being reflected, that you're seeing, that you're feeling, the information you're taking in, but saying it's useful but irrelevant. This is happening because you need to learn how to transmute energy. So you learn how not to be scared. So you learn how not to be depressed. So you can stand your ground and you can be committed. Okay. So this season is bringing this force, this fire. Thank you. That's perfect. So the first blessing of love the universe is giving us is transmutation, learning how to activate our magic to transmute certain things in our life from those that we don't want to see to things that is in our most uplifted, magical, vibrational being. Okay. Next, divine guidance. Oh, this is beautiful. Divine guidance, learning how to tap more into our inner self using our intuition. Look at this moon energy. So a lot of inner reflecting and having things come to us in divine timing. Remember, I said for my singles that this relationship was timed this way, whether it's long or short, it's supposed to be this way right now. Okay. There's going to be a lot more people listening to themselves, trusting in themselves, believing in themselves, and not allowing things to waver them. Okay. They're being divinely guided. And it's a beautiful thing when we all start moving in divine guidance, like even this reading right now, divine guidance. Okay. Because the human part of me is like, go shower, drink your water, and light you something up. And don't worry about them people. But the divine person in me, the divine spirit in me said, nah, we got to come check the wealthy family, right? It's Aries season. It's the new moon. We got to come check in and hold our word because this is what I said I was going to do, right? And now I'm making beautiful connections with everyone that is coming in and out this room. I keep seeing double digits with the likes and with the views. So it's perfect. It's divine timing. And this message that I'm sharing with you all, I'm sharing with myself because I need to hear all this as well. It's explaining a lot of things for me, clearing certain things up for me, and it's right in harmony. So divine guidance is coming through. There's going to be a lot more opportunities for you to trust yourself, even if in the past you felt that you haven't been able to trust yourself and believe in the things that you're doing. That's coming to an end. It's coming to where it's, less of a hindrance for you. Okay. Next, the gateway. Yes, certain portals that are being opened above certain celestial beings coming in. Yep, I'm talking mothership, right? Certain galactic friends are coming in, different portals. You're going to start seeing more things coming through for you. You're going to be more aware of certain things. Your clairs, Your clair gifts are going to be popping, clairsentience, clairaudience. That's going to be popping. Things that you smell, things that you hear, things that you see, things you can feel. It's going to be coming through, all right, with this gateway. And lastly, creativity. I love this. Okay. So a lot of dreams and things that you're wanting to create, see, with this intuition, with this awakening enlightenment, things that you're wanting to see come forth is coming through. Look at this fish, right? Because this is giving me Pisces energy, and I see the fish. And, okay, so much with this card and me, but with this creativity, creating the life that you desire to see, planting the seeds in the spring, and a lot of belief. That's why the first card was transmutation. Starting with this fire and then ending with this water is so perfect. Again, that balance, bringing in that balance of the two elements. But there's certain things that you are burning away, that's being cleared, and it's leaving you the ability to create certain things in its wake. Um, Looking not so much in the past or behind you, not so much living there in the past, but right in the middle, right, with that balance where you're like, okay, I see what I've done in the past. I appreciate it. I take that energy and I'm going to harness it so I can use it to create the future that I so deserve and desire. Okay. And with that being said, I looked up and it was 31 minutes and 13 seconds, that beautiful mirror energy. I'm going to close out with that. I am thankful for each and every one of you that came through. Even if you just came through to hit the like button, for all those who are watching the replay, I appreciate you coming and sharing your energy with me. I do not take it lightly. I am grateful for you all trusting in me, allowing me to provide these messages for you in such a beautiful manner. I hope you all take this information to heart and apply it, because me coming out here, using my time, using my energy, using my resources to come and share this with you, and you're just like, yeah, it's a beautiful sentiment, and then not doing anything with it is pointless. It's useless. Okay. So thank you, Aries. I appreciate you too. All right. So with that being said, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your evening. Make the most out of this Aries season. Come back and watch this video as much times as you need. You are more than welcome. Who is that? What does that say? Oh, sweets. Okay, I was like, streets. Who for the streets? You are welcome, sweets. You are welcome. You're welcome, Yolanda. Yes, I love you too. And with that being said, wealthy family, until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love. Peace.